What's good, YouTube? It's your boy AK Quick coming here. Oh shit! I just fucked up that whole shit. Anyways, I'm here to bring you a video about the Utah motherfucking Jazz, my predictions, and all that shit. How I feel about them and whatever. But yeah. Before the season, I predicted the Jazz will be a bottom seed, like eighth or seventh, like always. I predict it would be the last three is always in the West is like Grizzlies, Jazz, and Mavericks. Sometimes Pelicans sneak in there. It don't look like Pelicans sneaking there this year. It definitely don't look like Mavericks getting in that motherfucker. So it's gonna be Jazz, Grizzlies for sure. But the Jazz might get a top 5 seed now. Looking at the season, um, now right about now they're in the 7th seed with a record of 11-9. But look, don't let the record deceive you. We have a team that was full of young players. Now that have veterans like Joe Johnson, Rudy Gobert, but he was already on the team. It's a lot of players it's a good amount of depth they added to the team. I can't even think of them right now off the head. Just know they got a mixture of young players that they has always. God damn, I'm tripping. They got a mixture of young players that they've had for, well, let me say like 3-4 years straight. So the chemistry is already there. Then they added in some older players, so they're trying to gel in and whatnot. But the thing is, Gordon Hayward had like an injured finger or something. So, and he's their most consistent and best offensive player. So, when he's gone, it's like hard for them to win. I mean, it's doubt. If your best player is out, you're gonna not win as many games. So he came back. The Jazz are 9-2 when he scores over 20 points. That's a funny stat that I saw. When he's 9-2, I mean they're 9-2 when he scores over 20 points. So basically, they're a good ass team when Gordon Hayward is on fire. They got young players, experience. I mean, they got old players with experience and young players with the chemistry. It's a good ass mixture. The Jazz should be a good team. That's a reach to say they're title contenders. It's funny. This era, I would say this era is the second best era behind the 1980s era. It's so stacked and talented that even good teams don't even get close to championship. Like, the Jazz, to me, could be championship contenders, but they have too much talented teams in front of them. Like, they can't beat the Warriors. They can't beat the Rockets. They can't beat the Cavs. They can't beat the Spurs. Like, not even the Clippers. Like, it's too talented. But maybe actually the Rockets. I'll take that back. But the top 4 teams right now, the Jazz, I can't see them beating them. Even though they look like a real solid team, they're not title contenders. They probably will get to the second round depending on who they play. But yeah, I'm gonna predict 5th seed after Clippers, Warriors, Spurs, and should I say Rockets? It's out of the Rockets or the Jazz. It's gonna be 4th seed. I'm gonna say Jazz. I'm gonna give Rockets the 5th seed just because Jazz have more of a complete team. Harden is more of the Rockets' whole squad, except Ryan Anderson. That boy is getting on a hot streak now. Eric Gordon, that boy is nice. I guess injuries really did hurt his career, but that boy nice. But yeah, I'm gonna give. If the Rockets can keep up the hot streak, I'm gonna give Rockets the 4th seed. But if not, I'm giving the Jazz the 4th seed and the Rockets 5th seed. But that's how I feel about the Jazz, man. Comment down below what y'all feel about the Jazz. And I'm on, man. Like, subscribe this motherfucker. I'm not begging you. I'm just asking you. But I'm out, man. Peace.